67-year-old Karen Leah Plaited Hair passed away in Vancouver on October the 20th of this year. Her daughter Chastity McCollin, who lives in Kelowna, BC, chose to have her mother cremated and had plans to take her mom home to southern Alberta to be laid to rest. Martin Brother Funeral Services in Burnaby, BC handled the arrangements. However, McCollin says she is not happy with how her and her family were treated throughout the process.
I was not given any kind of options. I was just given a tracking number and then realized that it said Canada Post on it. And from that point, basically have felt sick to my stomach every day.
McCollin is upset because one day after her mother's ashes were put in the mail, Canada Post went on strike. After calling Canada Post and inquiring about where her mother is and when she would be delivered, they could not give her any information. Previous to Chastity's mother being put in the mail, McCollin's cousin Chantel Morin spoke with Jennifer Harder, who is the senior funeral director at the funeral home. She informed them at that time that whatever the cost was above and beyond what social services would pay for the arrangements would be covered by their First Nations band.
Jennifer stated, I will give you a date of when we can do the cremation, and then we can discuss further from there how you would like her to be shipped. So that's the options that she gave us.
The family claims the funeral home did not give them an option to fly her mother's remains, but were only given the tracking number after they put her ashes in the mail. APTN News asked Canada Post about why human remains are not considered essential parcels, and they responded with this emailed statement. This is a difficult situation and we sympathize, but unfortunately, CUPW's decision to launch a national strike means that mail-in parcels were trapped in the system without warning to customers. While the strike continues, we're not able to process or deliver items. Any mail and parcels in the postal network have been secured and will be delivered on a first-in, first-out basis once operations resume. However, the national strike will continue to impact service to Canadians well after the strike activity ends. McCollin says she can't properly rest knowing her mother is lost in transit and says this is inhumane treatment.
My mom is a residential school survivor, so I can only imagine that she probably still feels all the pain from that, being put in a box and thrown in the mail.
Martin Brothers Funeral Services did not respond to our request for an interview. Tina House, APTN National News, Vancouver.